you already, you already know, bro. I don't. If whether I got an intro or not, we still got the part, right?
Yeah, of course, we got a pod.
That's the way I feel about it at this point. Like, yes, I have an intro. This is the intro.
Let's
I'm
go
just
then.
trying to, I'm just trying to lighten the mood, man. Technical things, man. Technical
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. We've had technical things. Let's just get. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 160.
Hey, what is up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. This is the Shootout Podcast, like you said, 160 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do go follow us on the socials. Talking about Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the ones. Go and follow 808 Kicks underscore ATO and go and follow Love Kick Customs. Come and have a conversation. Let's have that talk and let's break the podcast down today, this week. And also, bro, what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. And this week, we're going to try to do it with new equipment. So hopefully, y'all can hear me the way we want to be heard. Me and TJ both, I can hear him fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he can hear me fine. And y'all can hear us fine. And y'all can hear the soundboard, you know, because we got the sheesh and we got the howl all through the pod. Y'all know what's up. By the way, shout out to everybody that support us and keep rocking with us. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys. Shout out to everybody out there that's actually rocking with us at this moment in time. But yeah, what are we here to do this week, bro?
Um, I wanna say some stuff I forgot to say last week.
Gone.
The dancing lady did indeed cop La Barbie.
Ooh.
She did. Um, I just I seen La Barbie a couple times. It's tall. La Barbie is taller than the average Barbie. Like the real LeBron would be taller than the average human.
Okay. So the Barbie is taller than the Bambi, yeah.
Lil Bambi, who is Lil Bambi?
The regular Barbie, innit? The
Yeah,
Bambi.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he taller than Ken and Barbie and all them. Every version of Barbie that cause I told you the dancer lady she collect Barbies but she only does certain ones.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I am with the pops. Um, so she got a decent little collection in there. But Lil Barbie is taller than all of the other Barbie people, so that's dope. And also, I I've been holding. I told you about the Air Max 180 Dusty Cactus, right?
Oh, yeah, you've been holding fire on those for sure, for sure.
Well, I went ahead. I went ahead and copped the Air Max Plus, the blue one, the OG. I went ahead and copped. I've also been holding out on this one. I've been looking at it ever since me and Big Fresh went to the game. Shout out Big Fresh. Because he has the last release.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was at his crib because I parked at his crib because he lived walking distance from uh, where the Hawks play at State Farm Arena. So I would go park when me and him go to the game. I go park at his crib because he over there in the bachelor pad, living the ballerific life. Uh, so I go park at the bachelor pad, and that was one of the pairs that he had out. I feel like that's one of the pairs that he rock on a regular basis, and
Mm-hmm.
so I've been kind of watching them since then. And I know they dropped in January. I didn't go in because I saw they didn't sell out, and I thought I was gonna beat the system.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, nah. Cause between all the stores, you can find your size. Guess what you won't find? A sale. It's
Yeah,
one. It's two stores. Now I got them for less than retail. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna be quiet for a little minute, cause my feelings hurt, and I don't want to be mad. Cause I could have fixed it. I could have fixed it,
yeah,
but I said, you know what? I'm gonna just eat it, cause I ain't got time. So I'm stalking this shoe, right? I've been stalking the Air Max Plus OG. What's the blue? It's Hyper Royal or whatever Royal it is. Um, I've been stalking it for
yeah.
months, and I'm online. I'm trying to find a sale. I'm trying to find a discount. Use a discount code, use some points or whatever. And to little avail. There's two stores, one of which with the lowest price, 135 US. They don't
Mm-hmm.
have my size. I know better than to
Happens.
go a half size down in the Air Max.
Nah, nah, no, no, no. You could say
Do
goodbye to your pinky toes, bro.
you do you do you do you do 9.5 or 10 when you buy
10.
95s?
10. I'll get a 10 in 95. I got a Liverpool FC in the 9.5, and it's a big bubble, so I think it'll fit better. But in a normal 95, I'll do a 10.
What about the tailwinds you got?
10.
You got the
It has to be
Skeptors,
10.
right?
Yeah, yeah, it has to be 10. It has to be 10. That's tight. That's very tight.
Them the only really like Air Max runners you got.
Mm-hmm. I got the deluxe.
Yeah,
I've got the
that's a
yeah,
10
got
too.
the there's a 10 2. The tailwind, the blue tailwinds are like that's a 10 2. The Skepta tailwinds, tailwind fives. Yeah, it's all tens. I won't go on an Air Max, especially the narrow fit. I won't go down to a 9.5.
Exactly. So they had a 10.5 for 135, but I know better. I'm not gonna do that to myself because I'm gonna end up sending the shoe back. 9 times out of 10 is final sale because it's on sale for such a big discount
Yeah.
from 180 to 135. Nah. So my next best option is Champs, where they got it for 159 online,
Mm-hmm.
right? Boom. Store pickup, my local mall. So I say, yeah, because I'm finna get the. I had an accessory in mind at Lids. So I'm like, yeah, boom, 2 in 1. And I needed some black Nike shorts at Macy's. So I'm playing. Then my wife find out I'm going to the mall. She want bourbon chicken. Boom. So I got the whole plan, right? I'm finna go to the
Yeah.
mall and get these four things: the shoe, the hat, these shorts I want, and food for the day. Go get the shoe. Easy. Online, pay 2 hours, go pick it up. Soon as I walk in the store, tell them my name, show them my ID. Boom, got the shoe in my hand. On my way out the door, what do I see? That Air Max Plus OG for $10 less than I paid for it online.
Ooh.
It was 149 in the store.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? I'm a lazy consumer. I didn't want to go to the mall and look for the shoe in the store like we would have 15, 20 years ago. I wanted to take the easy online route. And
Mm-hmm.
so I let them keep them $10. I'm not finna give these
Yeah.
people who work in this store a hard time or make it seem like it's their fault. because they work for champs or none of that disgruntled customer foolishness. I'm gonna chill, take that little $10 L, if that's what you want to call it. I'm gonna just call it a convenience fee,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
yeah,
go
yeah,
about
yeah,
my
yeah,
day.
yeah. Yeah, bro, you have circumstances like that where you never know. Like you go into the store and you try to find your size, you won't find your size, and when you go online, it's not there because it's gone. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. The thing about sell sneakers, and especially sneakers that go on sale, if you're trying to hunt a sneaker, right, and to snipe shot a sneaker, you need to make sure you're on ball because everybody is waiting for that sneaker to go on sale. You're not the only person. It feels like a release when it goes on sale, and that's the problem with it. So when you are going in, you need to make sure your notifications are on, even online, bro. Because I've seen sneakers. I'm talking about the when you remember the airship, the neutral grey variation of the airship,
Yeah,
where it was all white with a grey swoosh. That dropped down to like maybe 50 quid, and it went. It just went like that, bro. Because basically it was
soon
so
as the
dirt
price
cheap.
drop.
People yeah, as soon as the price dropped, it just disappeared because people wanted that sneaker. They were just waiting for the right price for it. That's the problem with sneakers that go on sale. You need to be quick because there's a million other people like you with the same mentality like you that want to go for that sneaker just like you. And when it goes on sale, they copy it just like you would. And that's the
Cause
problem. It's like a proper release when it goes on sale, bro.
if I would have saw, I believe it's sneaker politics. I was trying to remember the whole time I was telling the story. I think it's sneaker politics where it's posted. Let me check while I'm talking. But had I seen that sale go live, I definitely would have copped then. Like, cause
Yeah.
I've been that's 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 one of them second nature purchases to me. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a TN guy per se.
Yeah.
Uh, what you got invaders? You looking at the window?
Hey?
You look like you looking out the window. You got invaders,
No, 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 no.
interlopers.
No,
You
no.
need to call the people.
No, no, no. I was literally looking at the audio settings. We're talking about technical problems. I'm looking as you're talking.
Okay.
I'm looking at the settings to get your vocals louder. I'm just googling
Nah,
because you guys don't know
look.
before.
Nah, this one of them episodes. If you need to correct me in real time, if you need to tell me to turn my mic up or down, please do in real time. Look, y'all gonna have to deal with it this episode. Cause I bought the new mic, I got the new mic, I'm gonna use the new mic, we gonna figure it out. If it don't sound right, please let us know. We might need to get Anisha in here so he can give us some
Yeah.
feedback. I don't know.
No, no, no. I will know when I've edited it because basically when I put it through Premiere Pro, right, I will know how the audio sounds. So always the next week I go like, yo, I need to turn my mic down because sometimes I'm too loud. Because I moved my setup and when I moved my setup, my mic was a bit too loud, so I turned it down this week. And when yours is too low, I always say turn it back up, bro. Like turn it back slightly up. And this is why I'm trying to work out whether it's my Technics headphones, which is basically giving me that delay, which is making you sound lower than normal. Because you didn't sound this low last week. That's the problem.
You usually use AirPods, don't you?
Yeah, these are my earpods.
Those aren't. I'm talking about like actual Apple AirPods.
No, 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 no. I've not used them for like a whole year, bro.
Okay, I ain't been paying that much attention. I don't be looking at your ears. But anyway, uh,
It'll be weird if you're looking at my ears, bro.
nah. But to say what I want to say about the TN Air Max Plus, it's the OG blue one. It's the only colorway I really want it outside of the Supreme pair, which I want it a lot less than I wanted the OG color.
Hmm.
But you know the mode I've been in lately. I've been in a real like Nike old school mode. So it was there. It was there at the right time. Um, my interest level for other shit was kind of low. I didn't feel I could have went back. I didn't really feel like going back. So this was kind of going back for me because it's an OG anyway. So
Yeah.
it's
By the way,
actually
I sorted the problem. I sorted the problem. I can hear you loud and clear now.
hell yeah, good,
You know
really
why?
good.
Okay, cool. This is a word of advice. Like, this is a podcasting issue, right? There's a word of advice to anybody that's listening, and you've got this. I literally like, I swear by Chat GPT now at this moment in time, because Chat
Chat
GPT
GPT.
has been, yeah, that's the one, has been a lifesaver for a lot of things in what I've been doing recently in terms of my fitness, health, and all that stuff, right? I've been looking up like different exercise routines, what to take, when to take them, and programming, and I've perfected my. This is why I've lost so much weight in terms of my body, but my what do you call it? My whole
Body
weight
mass.
wise body, no, body mass. I would say my fat rather than my but my actual muscular density.
Same difference.
That's the well, if you lose fat
Just
rapidly, you
specify
lose
because
muscle.
because yeah, fat weighs more than I mean no muscle weighs more than
Muscle
fat.
weighs more than fat. So
So
basically, I've retained my muscle density, which means I've not lost a lot of muscle weight. I've just lost a lot of fat weight, which is great. I just looked up ChatGPT and said, why is my Sony Technics, or why is my headset Technics AZ80s really low run on StreamYard? It said that's a common problem, and if you didn't know, your mic settings internally are low. So what you need to do is tap the ear left side 3 times to increase the volume and 2 times to decrease the volume. So now you're talking, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. So we're rocking, bro. We're rocking. We finally got there.
ho- well, hopefully you can't hear my yard man right outside my window with a weed eater.
Hold on. Shh. Now we can't hear him. Don't worry. Yeah, I can hear him now.
As long as you can't hear him, I don't think everybody else can hear him. So
Bro, that was bugging me for the first 17 minutes of this intro. I was like, come on, I can't hear the bro.
nah, it's been more than that. We've been going at this for like an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
So
It's good. It's good. See, this is why I like using advice and knowledge from other areas to actually make sure we are on point every single time, bro. Every single time. But yeah. So you got the Nike. You got the Nikes. Basically, from what I heard, you could have got it cheaper if you went to the mall. But like I said, sell sneakers, bro. Sell sneakers are like just release sneakers. Every time they go on sale, you need to have your notifications up, bro. Everybody needs to have their notifications up to get a Snell sneaker. It's like a proper release. Everybody's dashing to it because right this moment in time, I guarantee, even I do, right this moment in time, at least 90% of the sneakerheads out there have got a sneaker that they're waiting to get once it goes on sale.
I don't know about that. 90 is high. I think 90 is
I
really
would.
high.
You reckon?
Yeah, because
Okay, shall I rephrase that? Any sensible sneakerhead right this moment in time is waiting for a sneaker to go on sale to pick up a sneaker that's going to go on sale. That they know which will go on sale.
it depends on the person. I think I wasn't I wasn't counting on the Air Max Plus to go on sale. I actually expected it to sell out. At the time, I wasn't in the market for it.
Hmm.
However, when I saw that it was sitting, that's when my mind changed. Like, okay, if it keeps sitting here, it's gonna go on sale. But guess what else?
What?
It's the first colorway.
Hmm.
I didn't take into account the staying power of not even the staying power, the stubbornness of retailers to discount that sneaker because it is what it is culturally, despite the fact that it's been available for 3 months.
Yeah, bro. You find that more and more, and I'm finding me. and the bros are talking, and we're finding that more and more that retailers aren't putting their sneakers up for sale like they used to, because basically they don't want to take a loss, because it's the current climate, bro. Because nobody wants to take a loss at this current climate. Let's be honest.
It. I get it. If I had a store, I wouldn't discount that colorway. I wouldn't. And I'm not mad that most these retailers aren't.
You know what I'm waiting for? Like, we talking about discount sales, right? You know what I'm actually waiting for is this, bro. Let me see if I can put this up. I'm waiting for this to go on sale. I'm waiting for the Michigan Fire 89 Air Max 95 to go on sale, or the Michigan Colorway to go on sale.
Don't
I'm
call
waiting
it
for
Michigan.
this to go on sale. As you can see, full size run, bro. Like, this
Don't
is the
call it. Don't call it the
AKA
comic
what
book character. Don't call it the
AKA
comic book character.
the AKA comic book character. Oh, bro, these are all sitting here right this moment in time. These, hopefully, even the violet, the black violets, purple violets,
Now,
are
now, now. Mm, it's a black and blue one too, ain't it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hold on, this.
This is the one. This is the one.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is what we call the ballistic. What was called the ballistic
Black
blue.
and teal. Yeah,
Yeah, black and teal. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Bro, they're all sitting. Look,
I
the
forgot
can.
about the gray ones.
Look at that,
I
bro.
forgot
All
about the
white
gray
is
ones.
sitting,
The triple. I knew the triple white was gonna sit. We talked about
bro.
that on the pod.
Yeah,
What's that?
bro,
No, no, no. Go back one.
bro.
Go back one. Go back one. What color? What is that? That's navy.
Yeah, navy, grey. Yeah, all these all look like big bubbles, bro.
They are. You can tell because the back of the bubble is bigger than the front.
Yep, and it's got that stitch, or the crease in that bubble.
Exactly. When you can see the crease, you know what's happening.
So when I say I'm waiting for some sneakers to go on sale, I'm waiting for some sneakers to go on sale, bro.
We ain't got that many. We got the triple black. We got the white and pink. We got the blue and yellow one. The navy and yellow ones are somewhere.
hmm
I think the gray and black ones are also somewhere. The triple white ones also are here. The white
They're
and
literally all
pink.
sitting.
I think the white and pink ones here too. I
hmm
feel like I saw that pop up, but it could have been for one of the retailers over there too. So
Yeah,
they out
but
they
yeah,
they
but
could they popping up.
they're sitting. They're popping up and sitting. But you know what? It's the gradient colorways that everybody wants. It's the tall yellow gradient color. There's the soft pink gradient color. It's the obviously the neons that just came and went. There's all the gradient colors that people want. You're gonna get the tangerine gradient color. You're gonna get the red chili, the chili red gradient colors. You're gonna get all
Yeah,
the gradient colors sell out. All of them gonna
the
sell out.
blue,
The color,
the
the blue,
orange.
yeah. Orange, yeah, orange tangerine, yeah, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I'm waiting for those colorways. The ones I showed you, I might pick up 2 or 3 of them if they do actually go on. So if they hit like 125, I put my actual work discount on. I get them for 100. Boom, I'm happy.
No, you're right. Cause I'm holding out. I am indeed holding out for the Corteiz. I'm holding out for the neons to get a bigger release. Even though
hmm
I'm sitting on my 2020s. Um, yeah, I'm waiting on the
But
gradients. I'm
yeah,
waiting on the
but by
gradients,
the way,
and some.
yeah.
I expect some more special releases too of 95s. We got another I'm on 1 year supposedly coming. I think it's a holiday or fall. So
That's coming. That's coming. I'm gonna also say those reverse neons. If you go on the resale platforms, they're not doing much. They're not doing much. It's interesting to see that they're not doing
they,
much.
what you mean? Elaborate,
Hold on.
please.
So if you like I'm doing right this moment in time. If you go on to Go and you go and search reverse neon 95. That remember that sneaker? I've looked at this recently, so I can pop this up. How limited was that sneaker, bro? It only released
It
at one
was
place, yeah.
yeah, MoMA, the
You can pick that up.
Metropolitan Museum. What's it? Manhattan Museum of Art.
Last week you could have picked that up for like 250. Right this moment in time is increased in price to 319. That's nothing for that reverse neon, bro.
I'd
The
rather be
neons
two.
don't even.
I'd rather be 250.
Yeah, it'd rather be bro. It'd rather be 250. But I'm saying a sneaker like that to release in one place and still be that low, there's gonna be more coming. I think there's gonna be more coming on that reverse
I
neon.
hope so. I really hope so because that's the Sergio sketch. I mean, I need that. I can I can I can cop that one. See, this is my problem with it dropping on MoMA and me missing it. I could have copped that one and be cool and been cool on the Big Bubble Neon because I got the
Mhm.
2020 Neon. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I still would like to have the Big Bubble Neon. Don't get me wrong, but if I had the reverse and couldn't cop the OG for retail, I'm still cool because I got the 2020.
Yeah. By the way, ask me how my week was, bro.
Hold on, we I'm gonna pause for a second, and then I'm gonna ask you about your week. And we're back. So,
Yeah.
how was your week, bro?
This has been my week all week, right? I've been like this, under the weather,
Oh yeah, you
wrapped
was
up,
telling.
cold. Yo, bro, like we did the pod on Friday, and after the pod, I kind of stayed up a couple of hours just messing around. I'm playing this new game on. It's been popular, quite popular, on Steam and all the like the video YouTubers have been or game YouTubers have been playing it. And it's called Schedule One. I've been playing it. I got hooked on it.
What?
Yeah. Tell me you heard about this. Tell me you heard about this. Right?
Yeah, I
It's
done seen
dope. It's
plenty
very dope,
videos about Schedule One.
bro. I've been so into it. I'm literally bro. If you know Schedule One, you know Schedule One. And I'm so strategic with it. My missus are like, you're so. Why are you not like this in real life? I said, I am strategic like this in real life. Don't worry about it, right? I know you're laughing as well. I sorted out the herb den. Now I'm gone into the more harder stuff, bro. It is so dope, bro. I've been killing it. So after the pod, I've been I played it for a couple of hours, and I went to the gym, right, and I had a conversation with one of the bros today, right. He was recovering from a cold, which I didn't realize until he told me later because I wouldn't have talked to him. He gave me the lurgies. We call it lurgies. It's cold. It's a cold, right? And bro, Friday night sore throat, Saturday night gone, Sunday night gone, and and it's Easter weekend as well, and I got the whole week off after as well, right? And no, I actually came back. Sorry, yeah, I came back after Easter. So this week, called my manager up, said like, I can't come in this week, right? Because we have 2 days in, and the rest of the week we just kind of work from home. I can't come in this week. I'm coughing and splurting every hour. I'm coughing stuff up, bro. I coughed up the biggest lump of shit yesterday, bro. It was I'm gonna say it was horrendous, and bro, and there was something going on yesterday that I wanted to really go for you, and I said to you start of the week, I hopefully will be well, and I'll go, bro. I was gone. I was literally gone, and right at this moment in time, you could probably hear it slightly. I still get the coughs in the morning and the phlegm in the morning, and after like by 2-3 o'clock I'm good, like I'm fine, I'm active, can go. I missed a whole week of gym because of that as well. It's annoying. I hate getting the cold, and I really want to punch something right this moment in time because I hate stepping back, bro. I hate this. I missed a lot this week as well, and I've been pausing the mic and coughing. If you're not watching the visuals either.
He just
So
said it
yeah.
right there. I ain't trying. I'm not laughing at. I'm not laughing at your misery. I'm laughing at the irony of you saying it, because we both been battling all spring. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait for June, bro. I mean, like May is gonna be the end of it, but really June and July. The bad part about it is that's when it's hottest in the South. June, July, and especially August. August is typically when temperature get in the high 90s and the hundreds. So
But
I
okay,
I I
in
I don't like saying I look forward to it being 90, 95 degrees every day, but at least it won't be no pollen.
yeah. Oh, by the way, I looked it up for you as well. Like, well, I looked it up because I'm trying. This area gets a little bit dusty. So if you want to really reduce, have you got air purifier at all?
We bought one. We ain't set it up yet. I'm gonna do that when we get
You
off the
you
pod.
need to, you
It's
need to
sitting in the
because
box,
it.
bro. We've been had it for like 3 weeks. It's just sitting in the box.
That's the
For real.
problem, bro.
My wife bought it, and it's just been sitting in the box.
No, no,
A
an
good
air
one too, like an
purifier.
expensive one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You told me to make after the pod, and I'll let you know because I've looked up a couple because I try to reduce the dust molecules in the air anyway in our house, but an air purifier will help with your pollen allergies as well massively because it reduces 99% of the actual dust and pollen in the air, which would help you when you're at home.
Cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, I
just have a
mean we
look at
got
just
one.
yeah, we set it up, bro. Trust me, set it up. But yeah, lurgies and everything, and yeah, just I hate. Like I said, I hate being ill. I absolutely hate being ill. It set me back a week, and I just want to just be active and going and doing stuff again because I don't like standing still, bro. And that's the problem. Me getting cold is like standing still, and it feels like I've gone backwards, and I don't like that at all.
For sure. We definitely anti lurgies over here.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
any of
yeah.
y'all over there that's
Anti-lurgies.
pro, yeah, y'all out there pro lurgies. Hell
Stay
no.
away
I be
from
telling,
me.
bro. I be telling dudes at the job, bro. They be walking in there looking great, bro. One of my
Mm.
drivers walked in there looking so sideways one morning. I mean, dude, 25, he had bags down to his mustache, bags under his eyes. I'm like, dude, you too
Hey,
young to be looking like this. Like, what's wrong with you? He talking
yo,
about
yo, you should have
allergies,
said.
man. Bro, I told him, take a allergy pill, bro. That's all you gotta do. You gonna have to take one
Yeah.
every morning. When you wait, you might as well go to the drugstore, get a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Take one every morning. Cause the way you looking,
So,
bro, you ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And no, I don't like taking pills. Listen, brother. I'm 20 years older than you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna tell you again. But when you call out talking about you sick, I'm for sure gonna look at you crazy.
no, no, no,
'Cause I
bro. I
told
got
you
a
what to do.
perfect plan. I got a perfect plan. Just call him Skeletor.
Look,
Every time he
any
walks in, call him Skeletor.
he already skinny.
Exactly, call him Skeletor, bro.
Shout out to KB, man. I ain't trying to talk bad about you, bro. I promise you. If you hear this, I doubt if you hear it, but I ain't trying to talk bad about you. But
Yeah.
just take the pill, bro. I done told like 6 or 7 different people that same thing early in the morning when them coming into work looking crazy. I'm
Yeah.
like, dog, y'all don't understand. My allergies are way worse than all of y'all's. You know why I don't look like y'all? Because I know better. And I do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on,
yeah.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
bro,
Hold on,
do
hold on,
better.
hold
Go
on.
on. Go, go.
It's a pretty famous saying, or at least it was in my day, back in the 1900s. If you know better, you do better. If you don't know better, just listen to somebody who does. That's
I
all.
agree.
That's all.
That's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold
I truly believe in folk tales, and when the older generation tell you something, you need to listen to it. 100%, bro. Like, you don't know how much wise tales that are actually true, that you don't know are true, but actually are true. Like, my mum gives me all these herbal medicines, and she said, "Oh, my granddad used to make this, or my grandmother used to make this. Have this, yo, it cures your cold straight away, bro. Like mixing honey, lemon, peppers, all of that stuff. Like, I'm talking about black peppers and stuff, bro. Warming it up, hot drink, yo, everything they recommend to me always works. So listen to people that are in the know.
You know
Don't
what
think
too?
you know.
I'm gonna say
Hey,
this. I'm gonna say this. Uh, my cousin lame. My cousin lame as hell because for
why?
years he been telling me he's the only person in the family with a recipe that my grandma used to make all the time, and he never brings it to the family functions. Why keep telling me you know how to make it if you ain't gonna never make it? I done told him I'll buy the ingredients like
Gatekeeping.
several
He's
times.
gatekeeping.
I don't think he know how to make it for real.
Really?
No, I don't think he. I told my wife the other day, 'cause, after Easter, a matter of fact, on Easter Sunday, we leave my aunt house, and I was like, and I just thought about it, like, cause somebody brought it up. My aunt brought it up, and I overheard my wife saying, "Oh Lord, don't say nothing to Quentin, cause he, you know what I'm saying? he gon' I'm like, wait a minute. I knew exactly what they was talking about when she said it. And she turned after my wife told her that, she turned right around and asked me or said something about it. And I couldn't even help myself, bro. It's like,
Yo,
yeah,
yo,
all right.
yo.
Let
She
me
got
let me help
wooden
y'all understand.
spoon, wooden spoon stirring the pot. That's all I say, bro.
Man, listen, man. That man be playing. That man be playing. He say he got the recipe. I don't think he got it for real. I don't think he got it, because if he had it, he would have brought it. And if he ain't brought it, why he ain't brought it? I just want to know why he ain't brought it. If you know how to bring it, don't. If you know how to bring it, bring it.
Oh, by the way, talking about recipes just reminded me. Like, when sometimes you say something, something triggers in my mind. Recently, right? I think I read this about a week ago. A lady that used to work in Coca Cola tried to sell the secret recipe for Coca Cola to Pepsi,
That was a
and
while ago.
Pepsi. Yeah, it was a while ago, wasn't it? Yeah, and Pepsi told Coca Cola got her arrested.
Because that would have been infringement.
Yeah, yeah, that's too funny. Yo, bro, like, if you know the recipe, you know the recipe. Make it, come, make it. Like, bring it, just bring it.
Yeah.
I'm just
As
saying,
soon as you
I'm just
type
saying.
in Coke employee in 2006, former
That's
Coca-Cola
2006.
employee tried to sell company secrets to Pepsi for 1.5 million. But Pepsi reported the offer to Coca-Cola. The FBI
The
pleaded
FBI
to
got
the
involved.
employee's arrest. No, they reported it to
90.
Coke. They reported it to
Yeah,
Coca-Cola and the FBI. Not
there you go.
only did they
19 years
tell
ago.
Coke, but they told the FBI. Like, or maybe they told Coke and Coke told the FBI. Like,
Probably that.
put them under the jail.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, you probably get buried under the jail. It's probably three jails
No,
that
that's a
go be with that jail.
that's a U.S. saying for when you really want somebody to go to jail, is to put them under the jail.
Yeah,
Somebody
but yeah, this.
that's reserved for people who do things really stupidly or really egregiously.
Yeah, yeah,
Something
yeah,
super
yeah,
nasty or something super stupid, yeah, you deserve to go under the jail. No, you don't get no cell. Put him under the dig a tunnel under the building, put him there, and close the tunnel.
Take him to the dungeons, bro.
The dungeons, huh? The medieval version. I'm talking about torture rack. I'm talking about what's the one where they put your hands on your head?
Oh, I can't remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I
that.
know. And if a
No,
rocks at
that's
you,
the
you know
is
what?
that the torture rack?
That's a torture rack. I think it's a torture rack. I think
All
it's
the
a torture
stuff.
rack.
Set them, throw tomatoes and bread and chickens and whatever. Throw everything at them. Watermelons.
Yo, bro, they didn't throw chickens and eggs. They used to throw stones, bro.
I I choose to throw chickens. It's funnier.
No, I'm looking this up. Yeah, what do you mean chickens are funnier?
If you throw chickens, it's funnier. I see. I see. Listen, this I'm gonna try to break down my imagination to y'all.
Gone.
When I imagine funny things, I see skits in my head,
Well,
like
I think you're
sketch
seeing.
comedy is pretty much what Instagram reels are now. Like when people do reels with physical stuff, it's mimicking skits from shows like In Living Color, Saturday Night Live, and whatnot.
It's called a pillory.
Key and Peele,
That's what
Mad TV. Well,
it's called a pillory. It's
Pillory.
Pillory.
I would
Yeah,
have
the
never
pillory.
guessed that. I feel like I heard it before, but
Yeah.
probably anyway.
When,
But yeah,
yo, bro,
string them up,
when you
man.
said
String them up.
when you
Tar and
said
feathers.
yeah, when you said throw chicken at him, I remember the scene in me, myself, and Irene. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
What movie? That's a brilliant movie as well.
Yeah. That's classic work. Classic work.
Yeah, I like what do you call it? What's his name now?
Jim
I
Carrey.
can't remember
No,
his name.
Stiller.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
I love Jim Carrey. Yeah,
Anyway,
proper
man,
legend.
let's talk about sneakers finally. First
But
quick
that's
strike. I need for you and or somebody to explain to me what the fuck Fragment and Union is doing with this janky release that we supposedly getting.
bro. If I wasn't ill, I had a perfect skit for this, right? And I was going to do. I'm not gonna do it now because it's too late. I was going to do this. I want to say I was gonna bring the Heritage one, which is the same color blocking as the sneaker practically, except for it's got a red base rather than a white on white
No,
base.
it's the same color blocking. You said it right.
Yeah, same color blocking. The electric orange, which is the reverse color blocking because you get the white on white at the back rather than the toe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna bring and say, look, these all flopped. Why are we having a second rendition of this sneaker to come out again to be a collaboration? We know, look, bro. I'm gonna be honest, right? To this day, I still don't like that Travis Jordan Fragment one high. The lows
I
though,
do.
I
Always have.
don't like. Hey.
I've always liked the highs.
Nah, I don't like the white on white, bro. It's just it's just. Then this is why when I looked at this and I thought, why are you reviving a silhouette and a color blocking, not silhouette, a color blocking that's like the Heritage one that nobody wanted, and now because it's a fragment, everybody's gonna be on it. I'm just like, I can see this is gonna be limited anyway. I can see the hype beasts already itching to get this sneaker, and I'm like, where was you when the Heritage one was around?
The Heritage one was a white bread.
Yep.
That's what we called it. I know that's what I call it to this day. It's gonna always be the white bread to me.
Yeah, yep. Where was you when
Um,
the electric orange came out, bro? Like,
I bought it.
those, yeah, bro. I bought it and customized it to look like the shatter backboards, right?
I
But
sold it the same day.
stop making me laugh. It's gonna make me cough, bro.
I'm just telling you the truth. I wasn't. I bought it. I didn't even record a review. I went straight outside with it, and yeah. Shout out to the young man who bought it from me. He wanted it way
Yeah,
more than I did.
bro. You know what, the fragment, the blue variation of fragment that came out with a white and white but midsole, white outsole. It was underwhelming. The mock-ups, like we don't we talk about mock-ups all the time. The mock-ups were way better. The mock-ups for this one was way better. He had a like a black outsole on the mock-ups as well. Yo, bro, there's this. They're fundamentally trying to push this color blocking, and it's so underwhelming. I just don't understand. They could have done such a better job with this. It just doesn't look great at all, bro.
But see, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go, cause I know what they're doing. This is the three again. That Orca three,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call it Orca instead of the P word. Cause I want to call it the P word so bad. Just
No,
I
no,
want
no,
to
no.
call it the P word because I don't like it as much as I dislike the hype for the P word. You know what I'm saying?
I you know why I can't see I understand what you said, but I can't see the similarities. The Jordan Three,
It's white and
the Jordan
black.
Three. You know, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. The Jordan Three fragment, right? That black stripe goes all the way around that sneaker.
So
It distinguishes that sneaker a bit more, right? And
so
the
no,
back
wait, wait,
tab
wait,
helps
wait,
it.
wait. No, no. Now you cannot. I see where you're going,
Yeah.
and I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But how many different color blockings are there for a Jordan 1 when you're only using two colors? That's the problem. They're only using two colors. Like what I like the dip toe concept. You remember the dip toe women's Jordan 1 highs?
Yeah.
Where the sneaker was all one color and the toe they had a all black with a white toe or all white with a black toe. They had a sail pair with
Hmm.
or like a tan pair with a sail toe and I like that dip toe concept. I want to see somebody revisit that, but people ain't finna do that. I just like that. I don't think it was that hot when it dropped. You know what I'm saying?
G-
I mean,
the way to distinguish this, right, is see the see the actual wing paneling where it connects to the laces. They should have blacked that out, and the paneling that runs to holds the laces, they should have blacked that out. That would have been dope if they've done that. That would have kind of mimicked the Jordan 3 fragment to me
bro,
for the way it kind of cuts away more of that whiteness of that sneaker.
they just dropped the uh, black and white high OG and the 85 in the past year and a half, right?
Hmm.
It's this ain't it.
Bro. Let me say one thing. If
They
the
could have
fragment,
did anything else but black and white. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, bro. No, bro. They should have stick
change the
with the
white.
concept.
Yeah, but change the white. Normally, where you get the color on the white with the laces and all the way around to the mud guard. If they had turned that to blue, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. Um,
What if
I'm
they did? What if they did? Taxi Marina Blue. Like do two GR colorways mixed up instead of two OG colorways mixed up. Like do some white and black. I'm not finna keep talking about this, and I don't want to talk about it no more. This is boring. This is not. This ain't it. I
yeah,
don't want
yes, it's
this.
not. I say it again. If this was a regular release and didn't have fragment on it, nobody would be hyped about this. Everybody would not buy
Who
this.
hype?
Watch,
Mater- Materials
just
be
watch, bro.
damned. I I
Watch,
I
bro.
I'm with you. I'm with you. cause I know it's finna be a bunch of people acting like this the end all be all.
I don't like it.
And them
I
people
don't
want to
like
act
it
like that
personally.
about, and them people want to act like that about the union just because Fragment then got attached to it. What else Fragment doing? How long we gon' How long we gonna let Fragment get away with doing mediocre shit because they got one great sneaker 10 years ago? I'm not doing that. That three was bad. It turned yellow in 1 month without you even wearing it. I never wore that shoe. I had it for a year. It was yellow like I had worn it 50 times. And it was boring. Only reason I kept it for so long because I couldn't believe I even hit for it.
Yo,
But the
bro,
main reason
I'm
I hit for it because people weren't checking for it like that in the first place, and the price didn't go up to 5 6 months later when celebrities and influencers started wearing the motherfucker after it started turning yellow. Like it was cooler because it got yellow fast. That wasn't a feature. They didn't advertise that.
no,
That was a
no, no.
flaw. That influencers tried to spin because when they bought it and tried to hype it and it didn't work, they 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 had to get some type of equity back from that sneaker that didn't work 6 months ago, but now it's being talked about again because it has this defect that y'all trying to pass off as something cool. No,
You,
it's a
you know,
defect.
you know, the thing is, I'm gonna be honest, right? Exclusivity is a lot of things for a lot of people. If Fragment said to you, right, we pick 50 people to give a tattoo or scar tattoo to, uh, like, they would jump at it. I'm not even joking. The exclusivity, the exclusivity to a brand, or the exclusivity to have something that nobody has, is so paramount nowadays that people do anything to get a pair or to get something that's very exclusive. And that's ridiculous, bro. To me, that's ridiculous.
I'm not finna let these folks keep getting away with putting out mediocre work and getting hype from past accolades. I'm not finna, especially on past accolades from limited shit. Majority of people can't even touch that shit, and we still giving them like, come on, bro. And these folks out here trying to prop up the resale culture, telling me it's a bad thing the undefeated foes coming back. Man, get a life. Get a life.
Yeah. All of that, bro.
The
All of that.
Galaxy
I
phones
just,
should have stayed in the vault. Man, grow up.
but I told you, exclusivity. Like, it's all about exclusivity, bro. Like, I have something that you don't have that I can brag about. It's all about that. And it's just, it's rubbish.
Next quiz,
It's
strike.
rubbish. Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, bro, like, I think we touched on this about a year ago, or maybe more further up. But we were saying that the potential of something along the lines of potential of having regional exclusive might bring back some of that notoriety and hype. And it looks like it might be happening because basically, for one, we know the Soul Jordan 3 Soul 2.0 is coming back out. One thing the pictures make that midsole, that you sell that midsole, look really yellow, and it just doesn't sit right with me personally. But it looks like a dope sneaker in terms of
That's
the
a mock up.
concept. Yeah, no, there was. I don't know how true
No,
it is. I don't know how true it is, but there's pictures going around at this moment in
no,
time
no,
which
no.
actually reflect this mock
That
up. But
the colorway is correct, but the picture is Photoshop.
okay, have you seen the? Have you seen the?
Look at the Nike Air on the back. You can tell it's Photoshop.
No. Have you seen the videos going around?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I hope it's not like that. I hope it's not pure piss yellow.
No,
It doesn't look piss
that's
yellow.
what I'm saying. I'm saying this colorway is not true because it's a Photoshop. This is not an actual picture of the sneaker.
No. So but talking back on the subject. So we're getting the Soul Jordan 3 Soul 2.0. Also, on the back of that, this week we got told we getting a Jordan. not a Jordan, a a Nike Dunk Low QS Tokyo, which is exclusive to Japan alone. So
It's
it does
also
look
not
like
here.
that, which is pure white, pretty much, or not pure white, but canvasy.
It's not here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But be it end all. If it's not good, it's not good. If it's still a sneaker that looks like it's gonna be exclusive. It looks like it's a tearaway. You got some kind of leather which is almost like pimply leather, which probably replicates what Sue Surgeon did with one of his sneakers in terms of the cactus variation, the falls that he
Why you
did
got the
he did to.
regulations?
No, I'm saying it just looks like that aesthetic. Because he's done it, he's done it, and it just looks like that aesthetic. That's why I mentioned it. So that happened, and obviously last year we saw the more premium variation of the Jordan 1s, highs and lows, which were going for ridiculous amounts, be more of a Japan exclusive. That happened. So my question is, do you think we're actually moving back into regional exclusive sneakers? That forget the sneakers, what they look like, but do you think we're actually moving into that now?
No. So first of all, the problem with them dunks is they took the same theme that they used on those premium Jordan ones, but they
Hmm.
did canvas instead of leather. Mistake. Just do a leather dunk low with that same super premium looking leather, stiff as a board looking leather. It looked like if leather was made out of concrete. Uh, they hard though. They look hard to wear and hard to wear, if you know what I mean. Like you can
Pause.
feel the crease. You can feel the creases when you step. That's how stiff that leather look. But if they would have did that dunk low in that same leather with the same theme, same color and everything, I would be glazing them dunk lows like I glazed them Jordan ones, the Paris ones and the Japan's ones, because they the same. Just one of them got
Yeah.
Paris stuff on it. Uh, no, PSG is PSG right or just Paris.
Hmm.
Um, Either way. However, the regional exclusive thing, if we gonna go into this conversation based on Japan, that's always been there.
Yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah. I agree.
it wouldn't be fair to I don't think it would be fair to apply it to the sneaker game or sneaker culture in general because
We saw, but we saw some of it in terms of the Air Max.
but we see it
When Air
every
Max one
year.
when they. Yeah, no, I don't know. We saw more of it on Air Max day when they did the tour yellows. They did the
The
pearly ones,
okay,
the blueprints.
think about the Air Max ones a couple years ago with the Cusina and you know
Yeah,
the bleach. What was the bleached whatever the blue pair was that
blueprints.
dropped here the blueprint and y'all
Hmm.
had the white and metallic silver or whatever
Yeah,
the
iridescent, the little bit of
iridescent.
iridescent white.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we see that every year, bro. Think about the patterns, how the patterns came out. Corteiz does it, so it's there. It's prevalent in the culture. I think it's prevalent enough in the culture at large outside of what Japan does because whatever Japan does, normally we don't see. Think about Converse Japan versus Converse.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that's massive.
separation,
That's
COJP versus Nike. Now, Nike will do three different Air Max. They're going to give us one, they're going to give y'all one, and they're going to give Japan one. And so we can count that as regional exclusive release. But then what's going on when Japan get everything we get and y'all get and we don't get what they get?
See, I agree with you, but I also want to just add that like we got the Air Max 95 to Toronto, Atlanta. We like these are sneakers that just released in that region as well. I just feel like it's kind
I
of
think there's
manufacturing to no, it's kind of manufacturing to a point where if they were limited, like if they were super limited and were harder to get, then I would say yeah, we're heading that direction. But I still feel like Nike are tiptoeing around that, and it's only a matter of time when they start to make stuff more exclusive to
yeah.
regions. Then you're gonna be like, yeah, that's a regional exclusive. It's gonna be really hard to get. Like we saw like when Union did the passport dunks, where they brought all of the other dunk colorways from back in the day, and they brought them to the mass public, and they said these are colorways that actually didn't come out in the US. Chris Gibbs had to go around and grab these pairs from around the world. I think potentially we could in next couple of years be heading that way, and that this is
But
and I see what's happening with some of these regional exclusives. They're easy to get because of the resale markets, but it's only a matter of time when Nike just turn the tap down and say they're just harder to get.
okay, I got two things in my rebuttal, and I'm done.
Hmm?
The one thing is I agree with you. I hear what you're saying. I receive everything you're saying. I think online sales muddy that
Yep.
because even when the exclusive releases happen, like the KOI Thunder or um, how the DT Max 96 came out in Atlanta first before it came out. If it comes out first somewhere and then later on everywhere, I don't count that.
No, no, you can't. You can't.
But until it starts happening with GRs, I don't think I'll be worried about it. Because back in the day, it was happening with GRs. We call them GRs now, but they were OG colorways then. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Especially in the US. Like if you lived in New York, you saw different colors than the person in Atlanta or the person in Texas or the person in Los Angeles. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And that's mainly because it started here and it there's more ground to cover here. But now when you talk about regional, it's not interstate, it's international.
Yeah, and you're right with what you said in terms of like the secondary releases, mass releases, get rid of the regional exclusives, and I agree with you on that. And regional exclusives will never be what they were back in the day because of the actual resale platforms anyway, because
That
it's
too.
more
Yeah.
accessible.
I
Yeah,
ain't want to go
that's
there, but you're right.
no, but yeah, but the thing is, I still believe some kind of exclusiveness to regions may come into effect, even though they will be easier to get in the resale, or not easier, but you can pay the price to if you could pay to play. If you want that sneaker because of the resale market, which is always going to be the case nowadays, but if the kids of immigrants didn't release anywhere else except for that region or in terms of in the US and nobody else got it, it will be a way harder sneaker to get for
Yeah.
anybody else outside. So that still becomes like a regional exclusive. But I agree with what you said, 100%, 100% agree with
Hell,
what you
I
said.
was I was tight. I was tight when it came out in New York first, in New York only. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the New York and LA. I'm like, ah. And I'm like, I gotta, you know what I mean? And now I got to sit here and get on Instagram and see people like, come on, man. And then
and
I
and the
took
thing
the
is,
L on the general release. And shout out to Anish. Me and him both hit on the second KOI release.
yeah.
So
Now,
yeah,
now imagine, now imagine if it only came out the first release and then you didn't have the
man,
second release or the third release. Imagine though, bro. Like this is
I
why.
would have waited. I would have waited, and I would have paid the best available price.
Exactly, and that's the difference between back then when stuff like Go and eBay, well, eBay was still around, potentially did, but Go didn't
Yeah.
exist, and the other platforms didn't exist. But it's easier to get them now, but it's going. You got, like you said, you got to pay to play, but it might head that way, bro. I'm just saying, like the 26th of April, we said it on the podcast. It might head that way, bro.
I'm not looking forward to it. To be honest with you, the game definitely needs some changing, but
You know what it comes down to is how desperate the brand gets.
we got more to think about on this side of things. Also, moving forward, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
Nope.
We'll talk about it when it's time to talk about it. I'll just say that. Next quick strike. Um, Sneaker Legal. Once again, shout out to Sneaker Legal. Follow Sneaker Legal on Instagram. The website is called Bloomberg Law.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the headline reads Nike scores potential trademark win against influencer over fakes.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Yeah,
Uh oh.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, we didn't we say something on those lines? It
Hold
was
on.
only a matter of time before. Hold on. Go on. Go on. You crack on, bro.
Let me read a little bit.
Go on.
Let me read. Let me read. Nike won a partial victory against an accused trademark infringer. Hmm. Uh, Claims tied to creators' social media videos. Hmm. Nike accused influencer of being a counterfeit quote ringleader. Man. So I'm done reading. Let me talk for a second. And then I'm gonna let my brother talk. Cause I know my brother got a lot of things to say about this topic. So I'm gonna try to be brief. Now, a lot of y'all that made a whole business running discount codes through people's private messages. Propaganda, if you will. Propaganda driven discount codes. And y'all influence a culture, a whole culture of people who y'all weaponize against good people who just want to enjoy the fruits of their labors. Look at you now. Don't run and don't hide. Run your discount codes and make your slanderous videos, you bastards. Do it. Keep doing it too. Share it. Keep enticing your people to share it. And don't share it privately, share it publicly. Your day has arrived. Go ahead, TJ.
Um, I remember when we had this back and forth with people about UAs, maybe a couple of months, but maybe longer than a couple of months back last year. I came to the conclusion when we both talked about this on the pod and outside the pod, and I said it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before Nike clamped down. It's only a matter of time before they go after UAs, and they go after the factories, and they go after the people that promote these codes and all of that stuff. We said this, bro. Sharing is not caring in this whole context. You can keep your discount codes. Nobody wants that. I, on a regular basis, delete offers to me personally about, oh, I've got this blah blah blah. I'm not interested. I want a real pair of sneakers that from a real retailer that I can say I worked my hard-earned money to get. I don't care about the price. I just care that that sneaker's authenticated and it's legit, right? That's what I care about. I want to wear a legit pair of sneakers on my feet that I know that if something happens to me wearing those sneakers, I can go back to that brand and say, your sneakers are, and I want compensation, right? Because at be and end all, if you got UAs, you ain't got nobody to back up. You can't go to anywhere. You go to the factories that produce them. They ain't gonna care, right? That's for number one. Number two, right? It's always going to happen, and we said this from the very beginning. We said this. You can share all your discount codes. You can get all the cheap sneakers you want. You can say they're legit. They're not legit. They're not authenticated by Nike. They're not authenticated by the person. That's it. That's intellectual property that's been stolen from the brand, and it's always going to be the brand that's going to fight you. So for all the people that were promoting their discount codes on their channels and all that stuff and get earning money off it, you're about to get tenfold fines and court cases on you and shut down on you. You're gonna get copy stricken on your YouTube channels and all of that stuff. I didn't want to mention it then in that whole context, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna lose your channel over it. All the clowning that you were doing for people that were actually buying real sneakers, and you're telling them, oh, why are you paying this much money that you could get a cheaper version, trying to kind of, influence people's morale for getting UAs and all that stuff. Payback's a bitch. That's all I'm saying. Karma's a bitch. That's all I'm saying. And I hope you love the seeds that you've sown, because these are the seeds that you're going to eat going forwards, and that's as simple as that. That's all I'm going to say. Well done. A round of applause to yourselves. That's all I'm going to say. You played yourselves.
Shout out to Richard Rick. He posted this a few days ago. This is a post from a UA consumer where he says, please stop making these sneakers early. Just wait until the real pair drop. This first, second, and third batch is stupid. If I purchase a replica, we all should get the the best 1-to-1 first time around. End quote. That's a quote from a replica consumer.
There you go, bro.
They mad because they got to buy the same shoe 3 and 4 times.
You might as well pay for the real pair.
The rep factory to get it right.
You might as well pay for the real pair then.
All right, man. We finished.
You look the if you buy 3, how much is, I don't even know how much a replica is, bro. Like, what we talking about?
It don't matter. If we ain't talking about it no more, that's it's over. Let's quit strike. That was a good topic.
Yeah. Well, revenge best served cold, bro. That's all I'm saying. We don't even need to do it.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Before we end this quick strike, Nike also finally filed claims against companies who use the word air on their sneakers.
Okay. Yeah.
So now they going after the gas station sneakers too. Yeah, it's over. All that playing around is over.
Yeah.
They coming
bro,
back
bro.
for the cultural stuff. They coming back for the little things now.
Intellectual property is a big thing, bro. Like, and if you steal
Yeah.
somebody's intellectual property, then you're conning the person. So, all right for you. But you know what? It was going to happen. We saw it. We saw it. When we had this conversation, and we was going back and forth with a couple of people. We saw it. We saw it, bro. We talked about it. And we saw it. I said a couple of really harsh things, and I took it. So maybe I took it a bit out of context, but the reality of the case is, it was coming. It's definitely coming. It was the clampdown was coming, and it's only so far that you can push that until you're gonna get caught. Simple as.
Let's to the man we telling the truth.
Right. Now we can do the next quiz, Frank.
Yeah, next quiz strike.
So, next up on the agenda is Corteiz Air Max 95, and I'm pissed that I missed this because I was ill, and I'm gonna have stern words with the bro when I see him. Hold on. When I see him and I say, "You made me lose." Whoa, the bro in the gym. Yeah. Who got me sick? Because Corteiz rocked out this week, and it was epic. Let me just say, it was epic to the point where
would you have been out there in the commotion for real?
Yeah, I would. For you, I would.
No. Not for me. For the sake of being there.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna pull this up. This is what Clint did, right? So this is on Clint's real account, and they literally in Southwark, and this is where I told bro when as soon as I saw the picture of people gathering in that park, I told you it was near Southwark or near Canary Wharf,
Right by
Southwark,
London
Tower. There you go. That's Tower Bridge. Not this London Bridge is further down. This is Tower Bridge. This is literally near Tower Bridge. They pulled up an Air Max 95 box, open walkthrough, and to get those actual Corteiz honey blacks.
Honey Black.
Yeah, so dope, so fire, absolutely awesome. Clint is doing this right, bro. Every single move he makes with these 95s, especially with the 95s, is spot on, bro. Spot on. And this is not the only thing he's doing, because he's now in New York on a bus. Blacked out bus, yellow hubcaps, yellow Corteiz at the front. You can go and get the Honey Blacks Air Max 95 Corteiz in New York on Saturday.
Tomorrow,
on the time recording. Tomorrow.
Yeah, so by the time y'all hear this, it's over. I wish I was in New York right now, but I'm not. And
That is gone.
Shout out to Clint, man. What you want me to say, man? I don't want to.
Me and Anish are going in for you on the 30th. Don't worry about that, bro. As soon as it clocks in.
I'm going in too. I don't want to talk about it.
We all secure a pair.
We've been talking about this sneaker for 6 months. It's finally here. The man doing all this foolishness. He hopping. He probably on a jet doing all this bullshit. I ain't got, man. Give me the shoe, bro. Give me the shoe. Raffle, golden tickets. Like the man going crazy, man. The man going
you
crazy.
know what?
It's irritating. I love it. I appreciate it culturally, but it's irritating because I just want the shoe, and I can't be mad at it. But I'm mad.
You know what? Clint has basically said there's a 55k pairs.
There's too many pairs going out before they come out online. I ain't gonna have no.
No. I think that's a cap. I think that's a total cap for the hype. No. That's a total. That's a total cap for the hype.
If he said it, I believe it.
I think that's a total cap for the hype because you're doing so much for a pair, right? And it's the anniversary as well. I think there's loads of pairs of these, and I think they'll sell out. And I think it's a genius move. Hey, look, bro, if I was sitting, I'm gonna be honest. I know that tomorrow's gonna be crazy. Watch out on your socials. Well, you probably seen it on the socials already, but
He ain't got enough
I'm gonna
shoes
tell
for all them
you,
people.
no. I'm gonna tell you though. I'll tell you 100%, right? If I was sitting on more pairs well, if I was sitting on way more pairs, I would tell them that everybody that's limited, just because I know that's gonna sell out.
I believe
Easy
it.
move,
You'll do
easy
better tell
move,
the people. Nah, I don't know. That
easy
ain't my
move.
brand.
Well, if you told no, bro, if you told people there's 300,000 pairs of these pairs, all the resellers were like, there's too many pairs. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
I just want the shoe, man. I'm sick of this shit.
Let's see what happens on Wednesday. Let's see what happens tomorrow. By the time you hear this, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
It's too much, man. The Barkley's coming out. Both colorway. The Phoenix PE Barkley coming out. The black and purple OG coming out. The DT96 LeBron 21s come out tomorrow. I'ma chill on them. I ain't gonna front
Hold on.
because
Some people have copped that today.
today. Hold on, let me check sneakers. They might have dropped today. I was chilling on them anyway, so because the breads drop tomorrow. The bread low 11s. Okay, yeah, the brunch dropped today. The Brian Dion's dropped today.
Yeah, I saw that.
596.
596. Yeah, I saw that. See,
Yeah, the big size is gone. 9.5 and under on those on sneakers, US. So Barkley's dropped, the phones finna drop, the blue phones next week. What else dropped next week? The red Dion's, the all red DT Max 96, the love letter to Connie's, those drop next week. There's a lot going on right now, so I want the Barclays, I want the Corteiz. The problem is I want both colorways of the Barclays. The Suns and the OGs. I can't decide which one I want. I'm going for one, if not both of those. Probably just one, or maybe neither, because I do really want the Cortez. It's just this next week and a half plus the Kendrick concert coming up. Matter of fact,
mm,
the Kendrick show is the night of the airing of the pod. So yeah, the day the pod drop is the
yo,
day that I'm going to the Kendrick show. The
that.
Cortez drops the next day, the day after the Kendrick show, and the Barclays drop that Friday, and the Dion's drop that Friday or Saturday also. The phones, I'm not going for the phones, but I know people who want the phones. I'm just rambling right now. It's too much shit going on.
Is a
This
lot,
year is just this year is a
bro. It's crazy. This year's crazy. It's broke season, bro.
then Jeezy just announced a symphony concert. Of course we going.
Good luck, bro. That
We're
Kendrick
not
tour looks
going.
amazing.
We're not going to the Jeezy show in Atlanta.
Where you going?
I'm not gonna say, but it's not
New
Atlanta.
York?
No, worse. I'll tell you off air.
Oh, okay. Well, it can't be worse than Canada, can it?
No, hell no.
All right, cool.
It's Jeezy doing a show with a symphony. Goodness gracious.
All right, that's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's quit strike.
All right, all right, bro. You know what sneakers link is?
I saw it. I didn't read all the way up on it, but pretty sure you're gonna break it down.
So basically, remember when the actual Jordan 4 SB Navies came out, and Eric Coston dropped a link in his Instagram, and he had to go to the link to get it.
Right.
That is sneakers link. So basically, sneakers. I'm gonna read this. I'll read this verbatim. Sneakers Link is an exclusive launch experience that gives you access to drops and collaborations like never before. With Sneakers Links, our goal is to make sure some of the most coveted sneakers make it into your hands of true fans first. So basically, it means, right, that if you follow the people that like Travis, like Eric Coston, like Union, all of those stuff, the they will drop links and QR code potentially to make sure you can kind of scan that and get the sneakers and you can beat the bots. That's the whole premises of that. So right this moment in time, if you like a sneaker collaboration, you gotta go follow the people. If you like Clint dropped the location to the Corteiz 95s
He dropped down his
on the
burner
day.
account though,
Yeah, yeah.
so you gotta be
So
locked in.
you gotta be locked in and be a fan of those people. That's the only way you're gonna beat those bots now. That's what they're saying.
I like it. It's pro culture.
Yeah.
It's pro cultural.
So
It's it's
so
uh it's it's forcing. Yeah, it's just forcing you to be locked in.
yeah, it does say keep a close eye on sneakers and our partners channels. The sneakers link launches experiences will be accessible through only through a unique link which sneakers or our partners may share through various channels such as social media platforms, QR codes, and other unique access points. So stash points, you gotta be at a certain location at a certain time to click on it. You like it. Literally reminds me of when yeah, one of the Cortez links. You had to be at a park. And yo, bro, yo, bro.
See now I'm on the other side of it.
Oh, hold on. So keep sneakers app close, as well as artists, athletes, and creatives you are interested in, so you will be the first to know about up and coming drops.
Now I'm on the other side of it because that's a lot of work to
Oh,
to
it goes
no
further.
no
Hold on. It goes
go ahead.
using sneakers links to enter the launch experience. Once you click the link or scan the QR code, you'll be taken to the sneakers link launch experience in the sneakers app. They will be there. You will learn more about the drop and how to unlock access. If you tap the sneakers link or scan the QR code, but do not have the sneakers app installed, you will be the first. You first be directed to the download the app, and you will have to click the link or scan code again to enter the launch experience, bro.
What sneakerhead ain't got the sneakers app? If you're a
I don't know,
sneakerhead
bro.
without the sneakers app, something wrong with you. So hear me out. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of people. You can't you y'all can't dictate my social media experience like this.
They are though.
That's what they doing. They're trying to dictate your so now I got to turn on notifications for every person associated with a sneaker
Yep. For if
when
you need to be a follow, you need to follow Travis for his releases. You need to follow
it's
Eric
already
Costin
hard
for the
enough.
SBs.
It's already hard enough to track sneaker activity. It's so
Yeah.
many platforms. It's so many influencers. It's so many insiders. It's so many retailers. It's so many brands. It's so many collaborators. Like I'm just thinking about collaborators alone. Like what person, average sneakerhead who loves Jordan 4s knows enough to go follow Eric Costin to get the SB4?
Skaters do. That's the thing. That's the thing. Skaters would follow. Some skaters would follow Eric Costin.
But skater, not every skater want a Jordan 4.
No. Yo, bro.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'll put it. I'll put it like this, right? And this is the kicker. This is the kicker in the ball sack for you guys, because they don't apply to us in the UK, bro. Because when that Jordan 4 SB Navy came out, Eric Costin dropped the link for you guys in the States.
Bro, half
Everybody
the
else,
shit we go
everybody
through
else,
don't half
yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
but
we go through
everybody,
don't apply to y'all.
everything, yo, bro, that sneaker got exclusive access to everybody in the UK.
Man,
There was no link.
y'all pull it. Y'all's ratio of pairs to sneakerheads is a lot different than ours. We
Yeah,
have a lot more sneakerheads to pairs in the U.S. and Canada, and probably other countries also closer to the U.S. who eat out the same plate that we eat out of. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So, and the resale, like what I said sneakerheads. When you add the resellers to that pool, is nasty.
hmm
The resellers and their bots.
But this is like Nike's solution to bots. But I think the better approach would have been just to keep it on the sneakers app. Just drop links on the sneakers app, or drop scratch back panels on the sneakers app. Drop stashes on the sneakers app. It kind of limits it just to the sneakers app. But they've just expanded the web to every other influencer with a free collaboration.
It's layered though. It's layered. It's a way to help bolster the culture. Um, Speaking to the regional exclusive topic, it's like the online version of that. Like how I was saying, online kind of muddies the regional exclusive notion. This is
Yeah.
a way to compensate for that, right? And it also might be a bot protection measure, or maybe they just tried to bake that into it because it's a byproduct of them trying to, lean back into the culture, make us feel like they care about us, make make us
Imagine,
feel like, um, yeah, come back outside. Let's do real shit. Let's do real experiences. Let's activate for real.
imagine if they released the P Rods on just P Rod's website or P Rod's Instagram, and that was it. And if you don't follow him, you lost.
She got to deal with it.
Yeah.
So it's a catch 22. I like it and I don't, because now I'm gonna have to go. Hmm, I don't think it's gonna be as big of a deal as I might feel like it is right now. Hopefully,
hmm
I don't think it's gonna be like a every sneaker, every collab thing, but
Oh no, 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 no! It's gonna be for the
it's gonna be
ones,
irritating for sure.
bro. But Travis does it anyway. Like if we're talking about those white neons that he
I
won
just
WrestleMania.
I just I just
That's
added
only
you
gonna come
out
out.
for them ugly ass T Rexes. If I hit, I was gonna offer them to you.
Bro, those will probably, well, I think the rumor is there's not a lot of pairs going about, right? But I must say that's gonna be on Travis's website. Like that's gonna be gone. Like he will do it on his website, and that's it. Bang, gone. I think that's one of those sneakers.
Yeah, that's what it is. Let's do this last clip straight. Now I'm getting emails from Barbie because we done brought little Barbie.
No, no, La Bambi.
Uh, I ain't gonna pull up no picture. I just want to know how you feel about Nike, quote unquote, relaunching the NOCTA Glide with a triple black colorway.
Oh, I saw this. And it was really funny because the next post I saw was most of the Nocta stuff in Ross's, which was quite funny. The do rag, the gloves, all of that stuff. So that's my answer,
Oh,
bro.
you saw that?
I saw that too. I saw that too. Like,
I didn't know
yo,
you saw that.
I saw that too, and that's the answer, bro. That's my answer to your question. Like, why is Nike trying to repurpose Ross material? I'm being honest. I'm like, did you see did you actually see the comments on underneath that post?
I ain't had a mental capacity to read them comments. I already knew what was up in there. I knew what was in there. I ain't need to read them.
I'm those. Yeah. Well, your laughter is what I felt when I saw that, bro. Who bought that, bro? Who bought that? Honestly, I'm who legit bought that? Like, did you? Can we both agree that the Nocta range is probably one of the worst ranges that's ever been come out from Nike? Tell me another bad. Tell me another range that's as bad as Nocta. Go on. I'll give you the whole remaining of the podcast to think of it.
I ain't got nothing, man.
This
Oh, my
no
stomach
this is
hurt.
this. You know what is really funny, right? You know what's really funny on the social platforms? Because Nike want to sell this Nocta stuff, they keep showing, or they keep trying to show, or people keep trying to show the Jordan 12 OVOs, the white pair and the black pair. They keep trying to remind you that he had pairs or had sneakers that were desirable once upon a time.
It's
But the Nocta range
propaganda.
ain't the Nocta. Yeah, it's propaganda, bro. Because they're trying to remind you that it's still relevant. Because they want to sell the Nocta range. They don't. Do you know
Is
what?
it?
Like, no, it's not. Who's buying it though? Every time I see a
People in
sneaker
Toronto.
from not. What about the rest of the world? Because it wasn't supposed to be the rest of the world. Like, you know what's really funny? The first time something happened, he was gonna create a Adonis brand with Adidas, and that flopped. Right, that never existed because of what happened with Pusha T. Now he's got the Nocturne range, and then he's had this beef with Kendrick, and nobody cares about the Nocturne range. Just goes to
Everybody
show.
cared before that. Like what? Go ahead.
Just goes to show, right? He is not as influential in the whole streetwear world that you think he is. It's not. It's not. No, it's not it. It's not it. So,
My name is Q,
I
and I like Atlanta hats, and I ain't got nothing else to say about Nocta.
well, if you like Nocta, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. That's all I say. Shout out to you. But you're probably the minority there.
What-
1% of you.
Don't when you say shout out, just don't say nothing else.
Shout out to you guys. Love you guys. Like what you like.
Yes.
Rock what you like.
Buy what you like, rock what you
Rock
like.
what you like.
Yeah.
Don't believe the hype. Because there's definitely no hype there. Go on. Go on, bro. The truth hurts sometimes. The truth hurts sometimes. Yeah?
That's the one too. That's the one. Don't ask me what it is neither. I ain't gonna tell you. What you write? Don't you ain't. Never mind. All right, we did
Right.
it.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
this new
Right.
mic, man. I hope y'all like it too, cause I'm gonna keep it.
It's We'll find out in the post editing, but it sounds crisp, and especially when I got my earphones sorted out.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna upgrade
Yeah.
slowly but surely, man. And
Yeah,
we are
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah.
going to do the one thing that y'all know y'all gonna get every time. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. Welcome back. This week we have an interesting case this week. I want to ask you a question, bro. Is it true or is it not true that Foot Locker backdoors sneakers? That's the question for you, bro.
True.
We certainly know they're jizzing some sneakers, or one guy did once upon a time. But
That ain't what you asked about.
But is it true or is it not true that Foot Locker backdoor sneakers?
Yes. True.
Cool. I want you to listen to this, bro, because I'm gonna share this with you. This is what happened this week, and there's more evidence and more proof than that Foot Locker does actually backdoor sneakers. Watch this, bro.
Pick up for the grade school?
Yeah, what's your name?
Daniel.
I think. Tell him at the
Cool. I got reservation for the Kobe's.
reservations.
Yeah. Two grade schools.
What's
277.
Two reservations for the Kobe's grade school.
You guys are gonna get men's, right?
Nah.
A lot of people picked up the grade school. Not really.
Huh?
A lot of people picked up the grade school. You still got more left?
I don't know. That's the thing. If you came before 3 o'clock, you would have got it. Past 3 o'clock, but it's gone.
My parents gone?
Yeah.
It says until 5. What you talking about? It says until 5.
What you mean?
Kobe.
For men?
No, grade school.
They don't have a raffle for them. So how you
This is a kids Foot Locker. Both.
They don't have a raffle for them.
What you talking about? Right here. This is you guys, right?
Yeah, they not raffle though. So I don't know how they did that.
What's going on, bro? Pick up for the...
Okay, so the guy Daniel Pro, it's on YouTube, went onto a Foot Locker, right, before the end of the reservation, and his pairs have been gone, or basically been sold, right? So they've been backdoored. So they didn't believe the reservation was there. He showed them the reservation, and they were gone. I personally think he sounds like a reseller, because obviously, I don't know the bro channel. So Daniel Pro, don't know if he's a reseller or a normal sneakerhead. But that's not the question. The question is, he went to Foot Locker within the reservation time. Foot Locker didn't have his pairs. They were sold out, and it looks like they backdoored all the GR pairs. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's happened to me once. That's happened to me once with, what sneaker was it? It was one of the 11s. It wasn't the Concord. It was one of the 11s. I went into Foot Locker. I reserved my size. Went in. They said, "Oh, we haven't got your pair size." I said, "Well, mine's reserved," and they gave me a size, half a size down. Because they had a half a size down. But yeah, imagine the person that's going for my half a size down, who's not got his pair because I've taken it. So yeah, that's happened in the UK. Well, it looks like it's happened in the States as well. So Foot Locker, I'm just going to take you to court and say, guilty for backdooring all the GR Kobe's. And by the way, your employees need to know how to hold their phones because they kept dropping them as well, which is ridiculous. Yeah, that was crazy. What's your thoughts, bro? Well, give us your final verdict.
Yeah, that happened to me. Retro Rick with the Jordan 11 Low IE Black Cement. Uh, Rick ended up buying my pair, and he called me and told me that the chick was about to sell me my pair before the reservation was over. And I told him to go ahead and buy it because I would rather him buy it before somebody else got there because he needed another size for somebody else that he was buying a pair for. And so
Yeah.
he bought my size to make sure I got it, and I got there not too long after and bought the size that he needed for him, and we made the even swap. So yeah, and this manager at that store, I talked about her before. Serial serial backdoor artist, a
Yeah, yeah.
bad backdoor artist too. At that, she was greedy, and she was just nasty. It was nasty work with her. So, but she ended up getting fired. So hopefully, same thing happened to whoever backdooring that any sneaker store. End up getting fired.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the fun of it, bro.
Yeah, easy.
Guilty, and most likely Foot Locker have actually seen the clips and have seen
Oh
all the
yeah,
evidence, and yeah, so something's gonna happen. You're
it's already
definitely
happened.
in some. Yeah, it's already happened. So we'll probably find out sooner or later. But yeah, um, you need to conduct your business better. Seriously, like, just if you reserve the sneaker, imagine you got to remember, you got to imagine if the shoe was on the shoe was on the other foot, and you wanted a pair, and you went in, and you wasn't able to get the pair because somebody behind the counter sold your pair. How would you feel? That's the question. Well, anybody that backdoors pairs, how would you feel in that scenario? Because you're in that privileged position to buy and sell sneakers to the community, and you take away sneakers from the community for excess money. How would you feel that happened to you if the shoe was on the other foot? That's the question. That's the question I leave to anybody with that whole morale. That's it, simple, bro.
With your punk ass. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
It's crazy. It's crazy business.
Man, I don't know what to say no more. I really don't, bro. These people, they're just stupid, bro. They do stupid stuff, and then they expect to not get exposed and ran through the mud. They don't even know. They don't know how far. They don't know how deep in the mud they even being ran most of the time because they don't pay enough attention to the culture to even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they
you
probably
know
get
what
the
they,
they probably get their pages tagged and stuff, but you know once you get caught out doing something crazy viral, you you're gonna shut it down. So
yeah. You know what they say? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You're definitely gonna get a stupid prize. You're getting sacked.
listen to the man when he's telling the truth.
Jeez. All right, cool. Let's do some discounts.
I only got a few, literally. Uh, there is a third colorway of the KOI's Nike Air Max Thunder. It's the same third color that we saw earlier this year. It's like a gray with a little bit of blue, kind of maybe like some faded violet or steel
Mm-hmm.
looking color.
I
I
saw that.
like them.
Saw that.
They're not the purple pair,
Nah.
but they still hard. I like them, and if they drop, I'm going in. I like them better than the orange pair. I'll say that for sure. Shador Sanders, as of right now, at the time of recording, has not been drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. I don't know what the hell going on. Seemed fishy to me.
Yeah.
However, he is officially a Nike athlete, following the footsteps of the great primetime Deion Sanders, his boss.
Eee.
So shout out to the Prime family.
I saw a post from a certain person that you probably won't like, who was actually praising him and saying it's ridiculous that he didn't get drafted. I'll tell you later.
It's definitely ridiculous that he didn't get drafted.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
agree with people I don't like. It's okay. Um, and last but not least for me, I'm sick of y'all running around here praising these high fashion brands. Cause every time Rick Owens do something with Converse is horrible. And I don't care who put it on or what they got on with it. It's horrible. I wish the sneaker media outlets would let some of this stuff just be on its own and let the culture decide whether or not we want to talk about it. Stop shoving every high fashion collab with a sneaker company in my face, especially when y'all know it's trash. Y'all doing it, I get it. Most of the time, y'all probably doing it to get the negative comments because that's good engagement to have people roasting things in the comment
hmm
section. But I don't be want to see that shit, man.
I've got two things to say to that. Number one, they're either getting paid, or number two, they're losing credibility. If you keep saying things wrong and keep promoting the wrong things, you're losing credibility. Simple as that.
They be talking about it like it's cool. That shit ain't cool, man.
You're losing credibility. There you go, bro. Simple. Go on. Or they're getting paid. They're getting a check. Simple as.
Right.
Is that your last one?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got a couple. Marlboro and Cold Sins are doing a sneaker and a bag. Go and check that out. Look for Cold Sins and Marlboro. The bag looks like a cigarette, and the sneakers got the traditional red and white colorway. Go and check that out if you're interested. John Morant's third signature sneaker has been unveiled over the last couple of weeks. So go and check that out. It looks pretty dope to me, if I'm honest. We talked about the Garter Sambas last week, but this time it's the Minecraft Adidas sneakers this week. They actually look dope. The way they've done the three stripes is better than they did the ballerina ones. So they're quite nice, actually. The wedding dress, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Nike KD 6 peanut butter and jelly is set to return, so watch out for that. September 2025, expect to see Tom Sachs Mars Yard 3. That's definitely coming out. It looks like it is. Interesting, Nike had a restock day for a lot of sneakers in the States, and Action Bronson made all of these New Balances shoes available in I think it's next from the 26th, which is probably today onwards. So watch out for that on the time of recording, guys. Yeah, so we talked about that. Adidas are following in on Cloud's printed sneakers. They're making a 3D printed Climate Cool. If you haven't seen that, it looks similar to the actual On Cloud runner that we saw last week. Interesting that they're doing that move. Cause may have another Jordan coming out this year in full time, so watch out for that. We don't know what it is. It could be the iconic Jordan 4 that they've done 2 collaborations on already, or it could be totally different. And we've seen mock-ups and customs of a Jordan 1. Let's just see what happens with that. And last but not least, the Jordan 1 Union is not coming back. Stop these fake rumors. Stop all of this fake gossip. When you haven't got nothing to say nothing at all. That's all I'm going to say. Simple.
Yeah.
That was all the discounts this week, bro.
I want Trey Young to stay in Atlanta. It's tough. I get it. We got a young team. I just want Trey to stay in Atlanta. That's all.
Where the rumors he's going?
It's people, bro. People keep like perpetuating, like they want him to leave. Like, leave us alone, bro. Like, come on, man. I hope Trey ain't. Hey. Anyway, and stop making lemon pepper shoes for Atlanta. Atlanta is more than lemon pepper wings. That Adidas shoe, that 404 Adidas shoe, like we talked about with on the episode with D Will, that wasn't it neither. But the lemon pepper stuff is okay. We can do without it. But shout out to Jordan Brand and shout out to Trey Young, cause whatever. Trey ain't from here. He from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But nah, that wasn't it. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great month. And a great year. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that,
Yes.
guys.
Yes. Only you. You and only you.
Can make it cool.
People, I be seeing them on people's feet, and they don't be looking so cool sometimes. So it's up to you. It's not up to the shoe. It's up to you. For real.
You know
I'm
what?
just saying.
It's the feeling. If you know it's cool and you don't need to know it's cool, then it's cool. You cool?
Vibes don't lie.
Yeah. It's that bop in your step. It's that bop in your step. When you know it's cool, it's cool. When you fake it cool, you can't make it cool.
Just be yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? Being yourself is cool. Whether
Yeah.
you walk with a limp or you walk straight up, whether you talk with slang or you speak correct for whatever your region or your dialogue, your local dialect. That's what I meant to say.
Oh,
It's over, man. It's just words now. It's just
Peace out, guys. Peace.
bye.